Right, welcome to another video in the series of the beers that we're doing from around the world. After our last video from the South African beer, we've now come a little bit closer to home, and we're now coming to Ireland, the famous Irish who are renowned for drinking shed loads of Guinness. So yeah, this was kind of a nice thing to do, I think, was to try and hunt down an actual beer produced by Ireland, other than Guinness, because Guinness is a stout, so we managed to get there in the end, and I managed to get myself a bottle of Kilkenny. The only thing I can really tell you about this beer is Kilkenny is actually a place in Ireland, and yeah, they've just basically named the beer, as the place in Ireland. Basically, it's as simple as that, really. So yeah, apparently, although it says it's a beer, it's also classed as an ale. So there we go, beer ale. So I'd probably say, judging by the colour, that looks like an ale more than a beer. But there we go. Right, what can I tell you? There we go, 4.2. There we go. So this then is a Irish beer or ale, depending on what you prefer, and it comes in at 4.2. The head's diminished because of the glass I've got it in. I've got it in the fantastic Chimay glass. I must note that there was a head, but because there's no etching in the actual glass, it doesn't produce the carbonation, so hence why you've got a flat head. But the head itself was a medium, sort of frothy looking head that looks quite creamy as well, I must add. So yeah, obviously it has gone down to virtually nothing. I do apologise. So red colour, rustic, dark. I don't know what you want to say about that. Is that like a dark blood red, or is that a ruby red? I don't know, but you can clearly see it there anyway. I'll work the head if I can. Nope, I can't. It's not going to have it. Okay, so I can't do anything with the head then. I do apologise. But there we go. So it says there, first brewed in 1710. And it's also brewed by the Guinness Company. Whoop-de-doo. Right, in with a smell then, and see what I can pick up on this beer or ale, depending on what you want to call it. Right, okay. Straight away, you can smell the malt. But strangely enough, there's like a toffee smell. Probably like a herbally hop as well. Quite nice and quite pleasant. And it also smells like that sort of semi-classical ale smell, where it's sort of that robustness, like a roasted malt kind of smell. Just quickly before I carry on, there's the Kilkenny cap. Nice and cream. With Kilkenny written on it. So yeah, again, back to what I was saying, a toffee malty smell, maybe a herbally smell, quite rustic and strong. So yeah, quite looking forward to this one. I'm not an ale drinker, so I do apologise if this review comes out a little bit shit, but bear with me. It's the first time I've tried an official Irish beer other than Guinness, because Guinness is a stout and this is a beer, so we can't class that. Right, so here I go with the taste, and I'll see what I can pick out for you viewers. Not too bad, actually, I must admit. That really ain't half bad. Strangely enough, it's got that. I'd say this is more of an ale than a beer. Let's just clear that up. It's more of an ale, okay? It's got that typical rustic ale taste to it. I don't drink a lot of ale, so I can't tell you what that taste is, but trust me, it's more of an ale taste. For those that are, what do you call it, ale drinkers out there, probably tell you the same thing, that there's a difference between a beer taste and an ale. I do apologise for me pausing, and I actually thought there was a fly in my beer, but let me just double check that. Yeah, there's something floating in there, so do bear with me. I don't know what that is. It's not a fly, but it's a bit of black. You can see that. So that black dot on my thumb, that was what was in my drink. I don't know what that was, but it weren't a fly, thankfully, so yeah. Anyway, where was I? It's more of an ale taste, it's that rustic ale taste. Again, tastes like toffee, quite malty. Even though there's not much of a head, it is quite a creamy taste, I must admit. It's quite creamy, somewhat reasonable. Okay, so that's quite nice, I like the creaminess. Semi-sharp carbonation. It borders between gentle and quite sharp and like excitable, you know. Again, probably I don't know. It's I'd say like a roasted malt taste as well that comes through quite well. So that not too shabby really. And yeah. Not bad. It's not too bad at all. I could probably say though, you might forget this beer. I don't think it's one that really is gonna stand out and give the old wow factor, but I do like it because of the creaminess. I'm not a fan of ales, but I do like the creaminess. The more I drink it, the softer the carbs. You know, it's weird. The first few gulps was that sharp crispness. Now it's sort of, I don't know if that's just me, but now I've had a few gulps, it's more of a soft carbonation. Not a real fantastic flavour, but there's definitely some good characteristics through the toffee taste and the roasted malt, and the creaminess works really well. So now onto the scoring. What do I give the Irish? I'm going to give it, I would say, probably, I'm going to be brave and give it a 7 and a bit. So I'll give it, say, 7.2 out of 10. Again, it's got some nice flavours, nice smell. I'm quite liking the toffee there and the roasted malt taste and smell. Sadly, though, I do believe that it might be a forgotten ale, or beer as it were. Although, you know, it does say Irish beer. Sorry, I do apologise for all the accents, I just do, you know, get into it a little bit. But yeah, so I think it could be easily forgotten, to be fair. But yeah, not a bad beer / ale. So yeah, 7.2 there from Ireland. So don't forget, subscribe and comment and send all your likes in on the videos. And please do watch more of our videos, not just the new ones that are up and coming, but some of our older ones, because they're getting somewhat neglected. There's only a few there that people haven't watched, and you really need to watch them. But anyway, from me, Ruku, I'm going to shoot off now, and join me again soon when I'll be doing another beer from another country. Thank you for watching, beer lovers and beer fans. You've been wonderful.